Hello, students. Good morning. This is the part 3 of our chapter number 11, Force and Pressure. In the previous video, we have seen that forces are due to an interaction, right? Two objects, when they interact each other, then only the force can be applied. The homework was to read topic 11.3, that is exploring forces. Activity 11.2 is given. The two friends, they are pushing a heavy load. In the first picture, they are pushing it from the same side, right? So they are applying force in the same direction. And in the second picture, they are applying force in the opposite direction. What will be the result of these two situations? If the force is applied in the same direction, what will happen? And if it is applied in the opposite direction, what will happen? Tell me. Yes, if it is applied in the same direction, it will add to the effect of force. And if it is applied in an opposite direction, what will happen? The object moves in the direction of the net force. What is the net force? The net force is the difference between the two forces. जिस तरफ से ज़्यादा फोर्स आएगा, the object will move in the opposite of that. ठीक है? Suppose we are giving the name to the boys X and Y, or A and B, you can say. You can give name also, Suresh and Mahesh. Now, Suresh and Mahesh, they are giving force, applying force from the opposite sides. दोनों एक दूसरे की तरफ उसको धक्का देंगे, तो बॉक्स है वो किस तरफ मूव करेगा? अगर सुरेश ने ज्यादा धक्का दिया है, देन द बॉक्स विल मूव टुवर्ड्स महेश. ठीक है ना? लेकिन अगर महेश का फोर्स ज्यादा रहा, देन द बॉक्स विल मूव टुवर्ड्स सुरेश. मीन्स कि जहां नेट फोर्स होगी, नेट फोर्स इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू फोर्सेस. सो the object will move in the direction of net force. जहाँ पे फोर्स ज़्यादा लगेगी उसको, उसकी डायरेक्शन में वो मूव करेगा. It means that if the force is applied on the same direction, it will add to one another. But if it is applied on the opposite direction, the net force will act on it. And what is the unit to measure force? Unit to measure force. The strength of a force is usually expressed by its magnitude. How is it expressed? It is usually expressed by its magnitude. Just remember this thing, that it is usually expressed by its magnitude. Next thing it is, a force can change the state of motion of an object. Right? I have told you to read this also. You can see the activity 11.3. What you have to do, you have to just push a rubber ball, then it will move some distance, and then again you push it when it is moving. एक बार जब बॉल खड़ा है तब आप उसको पुश करेंगे तो वो थोड़ा सा मूव होगा, and then push it again with the same force when it is already moving. Then what will happen to its speed? What will happen to its speed? Will it increase or decrease, or what will happen? It will increase. Why? उतना ही फोर्स अप्लाई किया था, then why does the speed increase? Because at the first time the ball was steady, and when in the second time you are giving force, means वो already force में था and you are adding to its force, right? So it start moving faster. So what you can say, when a force is applied on a stationary object, it starts moving, and the force can change the speed of an object as well as it can stop a moving object. ठीक है ना, उसकी स्पीड को चेंज कर सकता है, बढ़ा भी सकता है, and if you are putting hand on the opposite side of the ball, बॉल जा रहा है एंड यू अप्लाई फोर्स इन द ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन, जैसे फील्डर्स लोग कैच करते हैं बाउंड्री पे बॉल को, या 4 होने से बचाना है तो दे स्टॉप द बॉल, दैट इज दे आर अप्लाइंग फोर्स इन द ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन. सो अ फोर्स कैन चेंज द स्टेट ऑफ मोशन ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट. Either it can increase, it can decrease, it can make it start moving, or it can even stop its motion. So you can say that a force can change the state of motion. Now homework is read page number 132 and 133. Okay, thank you.